Well, if you are like me and you are an insomniac and you cannot sleep, ladies and gentlemen, welcome everybody to the CEO Cartel podcast. I am your host, Sky Black. This is just episode one. I'm just testing it out. So if you're watching me live on Instagram, you just watch me make a lot of mistakes. Again, a lot of y'all know me as Sky Black, CEO, wrestler, music publisher, DJ, all those good stuff. I just decided to start like a little late night podcast because sometimes I can't sleep because I got a lot of things on my mind. So shouts out to everybody that's watching me live on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, whatever you're watching me on. I'm not going to be long. I just wanted to, like I said, this is just the pilot, just for me to get my feet wet. So let me give a shout out to all my sponsors. First of all, let me give a shout out to the D Bling Radio Show. If you are an artist or know any artist that needs radio play, holler at me. Email sky.black@gmail.com. That is sky.black@gmail.com. Let me give a shout out to the sponsors. Like I told you, I'm a pro wrestler. I've been on the shelf for a year because I broke my wrist. I still don't know if I'm going back or not, but if I go back, I'll let you know. Sponsor number one is Top Rope Wrestling. I got to take my glasses off for this one. Top Rope Wrestling tonight. Well, not tonight, but Saturday, November the 11th. We're going to have Mike Cobb versus Sharp Dressed Man Lawrence. We're going to have the champion Mikey Dunn versus the Honey Badger. We're going to have the Mexican Dragon versus David Blacke. We're going to have Kane Wow versus Big Daddy D. And we're going to have John Wow versus the Classic Man. Shouts out to CAI. Again, the sponsors of this show is Top Rope Wrestling, SMPW, New Focus Wrestling, Swag, and No Limit Pro. Those are the sponsors for this podcast. Again, this is my pilot, so I'm just making a lot of mistakes right now. So again, with the sponsors, you might see me back in wrestling, you might not, but this Saturday, Wilson County, Lebanon, Tennessee, Sky Black will be there. Top Rope Wrestling, 945 East Bador Parkway. Again, I will give you the matches if you want to come see me. I won't be wrestling because, again, I'm on the shelf. I got injured last Thanksgiving. My doctor told me that I couldn't get back into the ring until after this Thanksgiving, but at least I'll be there showing my support, right? Again, No Limit Pro. Sorry, let me get this correct. Top Rope Wrestling, you're going to have Mike Cobb versus Sharp Dressed Man Lawrence. You're going to have Mikey Dunn versus the Honey Badger. You're going to have Mexican Dragon versus David Blacke. You're going to have Kane Wow versus Big Daddy D. And you're going to have John Wow versus the Classic Man. No Limit Pro is November the 26th in Tullahoma, their 3rd year anniversary. And it's crazy because last year, right, I was a champion. I was holding 3 belts last year. Think about that. 3 belts. I went to Paris, Tennessee, which was Henry County, to wrestle. And the next day, I was supposed to wrestle for No Limit Pro 2nd anniversary. Well, I broke my wrist in that match. So while I'm at the hospital, I had to call Mike Cobb and say, hey, I can't even come to your show tomorrow because I'm in the hospital with my wrist broken. So this year, I won't be there neither because I'll be up in Chicago taking care of some business. I also got to give a shout out to Damo. We do a podcast called The Nashville Caveman. The Nashville Caveman, every Tuesday from noon to 1. We talk about all type of subjects, anything you want to know, want to listen to, me, Damo, and our special guests. Don't miss us on Tuesdays. Also Tuesdays, the D Bling Radio Show from 6 to 9 every Tuesday. All I play is new music. All I play is local music. I don't play that same stuff that you hear on those other stations. So if you or any artist needs radio play, holler at me. You can go to offtoprecords.radio.com or you can go to offtoprecords.net. Either one. Get those things together and holler at me and let me know. 2, if you just want to get at me personally, my email is sky.black@gmail.com. That is sky.black@gmail.com. So I told you the 2 reasons why I'm starting is 1, because at night I can't sleep sometimes. So I figured, why not get up and just do something at night, in the morning, 1, 2, 3 in the morning, if you're an insomniac like me and you can't sleep, let's have a conversation. The name of this show is CEO Cartel because I want all the bosses, all the CEOs. I want all the chairmen. I don't care what you do. If you have a company and you want to talk, let's talk. Let's get all the CEOs together at one table and let's have a discussion about whatever you want to discuss, right? And that's why I wanted to start this show, and that's why I call it the CEO Cartel, because I just believe that one person can't do it by themselves. But if we get a group of smart individuals together, then we can do whatever we want, right? So I'm just trying this out. This is the pilot. Again, I'm not going to be long. I'm about to really get off because I was just trying to start to see how this works. Again, I'm live on Facebook. I'm live on Instagram. I'm live on Twitter. I'm live on YouTube right now. Thanks to everybody who's watching. Thank y'all again. So before I start or before I end, when I was trying to get into this game, when I was trying to be a chairman and a CEO, when I was trying to start my holding company and my trust funds and all this stuff, I wanted to get a conversation with this guy. And he told me, he said, you can't eat at the table with me. And I said, well, why not? He said, because have you ever played credit card roulette? And I was like, what is credit card roulette? Well, he had to break it down to me. So to eat at the table with these other bosses, I had to take my business credit card. You can see that right there. It says Sky Black, Off Top Records. And you sit at the table with other bosses and CEOs, and you put your credit card in a hat. So when everybody eats and the bill comes through, the bill could be $600, $700, $1,000. It really doesn't matter. The waitress, she pulls out the card. If your card is the last card to get pulled out, you pay for the meal. And I was like, I've never done that before. But now I have. I've done that before. I've had it to where every time we eat, you put your card in, or if you've already had your card picked, then you exempt until the next go around. So I just want people to know that if you call yourself a boss and you come up to me or I come up to you and I asked you, have you played credit card roulette? And you said, no, you can't eat at the table with me. Only bosses can eat at the table with me. When you can put your card, your company card, in a hat and play roulettes, and I mean, we talk about 8, 10, 12 people are eating at nice restaurants. So the bill could be $900, $1,200. When you are that confident in yourself that you can put your card in that hat and that waitress pulls your card out and you can pay for it, that's when you know you're a boss. And that's when you know you can eat at the table with Sky Black. And that's when you know you belong on the CEO Cartel. So again, thank y'all for listening. Thank y'all for watching. This will only happen at 1, 2, 3 in the morning. For those of you who's at work, for those of you who can't go to sleep. If you have a subject, anything you want to ask me about credit, business credit, holding companies, trust funds, politics, whatever, I'm here to answer. And I don't have no problem debating anybody. I'm not right all the time. Sometimes I'm wrong. When I get back into wrestling, I will let y'all know that, because again, I got my wrestling fans out there that they're watching too. But again, I just decided that if I'm going to sit at home and look stupid until my wrist heals, I don't know if any of y'all can see my wrist. You can see the scar right there where I broke my wrist last year. Why not be productive and do something? And again, I also do another podcast with Damo, VEC Legacy. Shouts out to them. On Tuesdays from noon to 1, we talk about everything. So don't miss that. And then shortly after that, the hottest radio show in the state of Tennessee, the D Bling radio show. There's no other radio show like it, because you won't hear no more other music like mine. I mean, I'm playing people's music that you have never heard before, and I play new music each and every week. The D Bling radio show, offtopradio.com. That is offtopradio.com. And I just want to say thank y'all again. We're going to end the show, and thank y'all, everybody that's on the Instagram. So I'm going to let the show play just a little bit. And if there's anybody who wants to answer me a question or anything, please feel free to do that. Right now, we're going to take again, it's at the bottom, offtopradio.com. We will take a quick break, and I will probably end the show right now. Should I end the show now? Maybe. Yeah, I should end the show right now. Okay, so again, thank y'all. And this was just the pilot. When I come back again next week, we'll have topics to talk about. And I want to hear y'all opinions on what do y'all think. Because every time we can get together and have a decent conversation. Because what I don't like about these other podcasts is when they disagree with each other, they talk bad about each other or calling each other names. I'm not going to do that here. I literally want you to disagree with me because when you disagree with me, I learn things. And so this is what I'm here to do at 1, 2 in the morning when I can't sleep because I have so much on my mind. I want to learn. And I want you to teach me things that I do not know. Can y'all do that? All right.